We interrupt the JDM Legends series to bring you this stunning example of a Honda Civic. Man, DP, what are we doing here? This is next level for a car to restore or build as a project car. It seems kind of crazy, doesn't it?
Yeah, I don't know what your plans are here, PP. Why don't you explain to the people what's going on?
Well, this may be a project car, but it may be a project car that is going to be here less than 24 hours. Our good buddy Dylan dropped this thing off for parts. That's right. I am looking for some parts for a Honda, an EK Honda, which may give you a slight teaser as to what is coming in the future. And I need a bunch of small things off of the Honda that I'm building, my incomplete Honda, and we are doing it on a budget. So normally I would not be going to such great lengths to strip a car of this kind of magnitude, because this one is very, very beat. It is headed to the scrapyard after we are done with it. But you know what? To maximize my budget, I want to make sure that I save every penny, and this is a great way to do it because Dylan told me, he's like, take what you need, and that's it. So this is a free 99 jobber. For those of you wondering what are the specs on this car, this is anywhere between a 96 to 2001 Honda Civic. We don't actually know. The mileage on it is 200,000 kilometers, so 120,000 miles, and I'm sure some of you are like, wow, you know, this is possibly only a 20-year-old car. How could it be so rotted? Like these holes back here, this right here is full, like, rust speck and falling apart, and this is the sad reality of what we deal with up here in the Northeast for winters. Like if you don't spray your car and you just continue to drive it, if you live in an area that salts very heavily, this happens to your poor Honda Civic in, you know, around 20 years, and then it's off to the scrapper. I do like the mod here with the single lug nut. I actually never thought one lug nut could hold a wheel on, but it seems to do the trick. So this is a rolling car. If you guys obviously can see, there's been some parts removed, a valve cover's gone here, and man, the rust continues really badly in some of these areas and all that. But look at, like, this engine is not looking that bad inside here for 200K.
Fire it up, PT, fire it up.
Oh man, I think we'd have to, listen, there's water pooling in the throttle body here. So I think this thing would probably have a hard time firing up, but man, look at, there was a full nest of something going on here. There was birds look like they have made, or maybe mice have made their home here for a little bit. So anyways, the reason why I got this car again was for a bit of parts and mainly some interior bits. So let's jump in here, but this thing, I think I'm gonna have to put on a hazmat suit because it reeks in here. It is very moldy, and you can see, I bet you the window's been open for quite a long time. It's like, oh, the mold smell is bad, and obviously there's a ton of parts here. So yeah, let's start off with the seats, which is what I do need, believe it or not.
Look at this. Somebody has not emptied this car. What? DP, I didn't sign up to be cleaning a car out here.
Someone's lunch lived on the driver's seat.
Oh man.
Surprised there isn't a mouse nest in that.
Yeah, and it's dirty right here, so.
Nasty.
Definitely a diet of champions here. Red Bulls, Wendy's, and Domino's Pizza by the looks of it.
Oh, come on. Oh, yuck. There it is, guys. That is, you know what? Like, feel how light this is. When's the last time you picked up a German seat, DP? we're used to like the M5 where it's like 50 pounds. This thing's like what, 20? And spoiler alert, I need it for the seat rails. And actually, they're not in terrible shape. This one here, a little crusty. Normally I wouldn't use something like this, but I'm gonna have to clean it up. Like I said,
not bad, a little surface wrap.
Yeah.
Just, that's Ontario mint, bro.
Let me show you though in here. God,
hold your breath, everybody. Hold your breath.
It's bad, everybody. Look at the puddle of water. Now I know why it's so moldy.
Oh, nasty, yeah.
Because what happened was this window was probably left open, and there's just like a ton of nastiness there,
full of water.
So yeah.
I don't know if you can tell on camera, but that is water.
Yes, yes, that is most certainly water. Let's see what we got on this side here. Headlight. Oh yeah. Oh, look at this. This is the professional bumper job here. Look at this.
It's a clean cut.
That is a full clean cut here. Someone's.
Yeah,
I'm sure Dylan did this, right?
Yeah, he told me he cut it off because he needed the rear rebar. Rather than unbolting it, just cut it off. I'm gonna build us a bumper here.
Yeah, look at that.
Yes.
That's mint. You can just put that back together real quick. Couple of zip ties.
That's right.
That looks like it's the rear bumper there.
Yeah.
That right there, yes.
There you go. Lightly used rear bumper for sale, everyone.
Oh yeah, there you go. Look at this.
Ooh.
There's our valve cover. Woo!
Some quality organic lightning right here. Looks like he's ready to come out with a seat.
Have a look here.
Oh,
yeah.
More Wendy's out of this car.
Actually, this side is looking remarkably good.
Just when you think things couldn't get nastier, I think the seat peed itself, DP. Oh god. Okay, so I think what I'm gonna do here is unbolt these rails like as quickly as possible and get this contaminated nastiness back inside the vehicle. We should probably roll the windows up here too.
So
let's see if they work.
Crank windows, no battery required.
Fun fact, the car that I have also has crank windows. Here's a question for everybody. These seats are, you know, a brown color, not a very particularly good color. When buying a car, does someone spec this, or is this just like your base model that they ship it with? Because truth be told, like, I don't know, did this look cool in the year 2000? Like
beige
buying
on beige, I know, right?
No, and like these days, when you go into a dealership, are people still buying beige on beige cars, or
I hope not.
have they not learned their lesson? That is not what you buy, right?
This is a true base model of crank windows.
It is, man, it is. It's pretty next level in that sense. Come on, there it is. There we are, one of the two pieces here. Why do I feel bad for doing this? This somehow feels destructive.
Yeah, it is weird cutting up a seat cover.
Where, you know, like, I know it's going to a scrap yard, so still, it doesn't feel right to be doing that. But
well, it's not even a scrap. It's going to like a metal scrap yard, so it's getting really just the metal's getting recycled.
Yeah.
Will literally go in a dumpster.
Yeah. Fair enough. There. All right. There it is. Look at that. Now, I'm not exactly sure what I'm going to be using off of these, but it's certainly worthwhile having, the whole assembly here. I do apologize if you can't hear me very well, but if you guys know mold, it is a bad thing to get into your lungs. I definitely don't want to do that. So
wearing this is pretty much the only way that I feel comfortable. And next up, what I need to do is pull the trim around the gauge cluster. I was actually hoping to use the gauge cluster itself, but because this is like a stripper model, it doesn't even have a tack. No tack, just a speedometer. Usually these things come out really easily, but this one's, I don't think, ever been out in this car.
No.
So.
Don't break it, PT. That's
I know.
the one good part in this whole car.
There it is. Oh yeah.
Look at that.
Now, so the upside to Canadian cars is the interiors are mint. Well, mostly. You don't get any dash cracking or anything like that happening because obviously there's not enough heat here. We deal with too much damn snow.
You're right in the belly of the beast now, PT.
Dude, I am in here and it is not good. I gotta get out of here fast. The last thing I'm gonna pull in the interior is this here. I do need this whole assembly. I don't know how it comes out. I'm assuming like every Honda, it's just clipped in. So it looks like you do have to remove the lower panel here and expose 4 more bolts. Can we take a pause for 1 second, DP? Do you see all the mouse poo?
Oh no, I didn't.
Yeah, there's a lot of mouse poo in here.
Oh yeah, there is.
Yeah, nasty. It is moving. It's moving.
Oh yeah.
Alright. Things are happening. Now there are plugs here.
Yeah, there's a wire to the HVAC too, I think, right?
Come on. For whatever reason, this does not want to come out here, and I suspect it's the plugs, which is weird because usually you could at least pull it out, but I do have a solution. And usually this is not recommended because you want to put your car back together, but here, this is going on a wrecker. So I'm just going to chop everything. There it goes, it's slowly coming. Oh yeah, there was this one wire, I think, like you said, that was holding something on. Whoa.
Is
All
that
right.
the HVAC wire?
I don't know. Yeah, no, I just yanked the wire out of the plug.
Oh, okay.
So, and then I'm gonna go like this here. Thank you. And that's it right there. I don't think there's an HVAC wire because it's all electronic.
Oh, it's electronic on the 99 to 2000.
So this is probably a 99 to 2000 car.
I feel like I can breathe easy again. We are done in the interior, thank goodness. Actually, I may have spoken too soon because I do want to pull this entire fuse box. I know this seems like such a random thing to be pulling out of a parts car, but when you see my car, you will understand why I need this and this battery tray here. Oh, why? Why did I have to see this? Look at all of that mouse poo. And it looks like rat poo almost. It's gigantic.
Beefy, for sure.
It's disgusting. It really is. That's a crunchy bolt. Combination of rust and I think what I would call piss. Mouse piss, poo. That has certainly rotted that thing in there.
Found a second toilet in there, PT.
Oh no.
Broke it?
Please, I think I may have stripped it. No, not yet. Uh-oh. Oh, it's stripped, come on. Come on. This is not good. Like, what am I gonna do here?
Extractor sockets.
Yes, yes, yes. So I've got the extractor socket right here, as you guys can see. It's just got like a bunch of teeth. And I'm hoping this works. First of all, I can't even get my finger in there to get it lined up. Let me tell you, I wish you guys could see in here, because it is, like you called it, DP, it's a dump of poo.
Well, let's show the
mouse nastiness. I've cleared out a lot of it, but you can see my bit is down there, and next to it is it's not looking so hot down there. Feel it. And it's stripped it too.
It stripped it, wow.
Oh, come on. The flame's coming out, you know things are gonna get serious here, and it's gonna be a mess, but okay. I don't know what's going on here. Oh, I know why. Somebody's been playing with my torch. There we are. This is probably gonna light this entire car on fire, just so you guys know.
It's worth it.
Yeah. Oh God, but you know what's gonna happen?
Yeah, you're gonna cook mouse poop.
Oh, it already stinks. Oh, dude, it's bad.
Oh,
oh my God.
back everywhere.
Oh.
Somebody needs to invent smell-o-vision.
Oh God.
Serious.
Okay, one more time.
Hold your breath. Look at the
Oh,
smoke
man.
coming out of this hole.
I fumigated it. Okay, extractor's on again. Oh, it sat down pretty. Look at that! Of course, you just needed a little bit of heat! Of course it did! The heat, man, the heat does everything.
This is the Canadian way of life.
That is.
Every bolt needs a blast of heat.
Damn it.
That is a pretty sweet new Valvoline hoodie though, PG.
It is, actually. You know what? I'm waiting for somebody to come out with like a respirator built in the top of the hoodie like this. Because I do certainly do this quite a bit. And it'd be nice to have that, so.
That's right, N95 hoodies.
Yeah, that's not a bad idea. I think they do exist, actually. I think I've seen them before. Okay. Oh, God.
Was it worth it?
No, of course not. No, of course not. Look at this. Thing is, it's not overly rusted,
No,
which isn't bad, but whew, man. If you look down there, you can see there's a mess of things that I don't think any human being should be susceptible or exposed to, because ooh, that's bad. I'm getting pretty close to a boarding here. The smell and everything here is starting to get to me. And I really do want to take this out of here. I don't know if I'm gonna need it. That's the real question. Am I gonna need this fuse box or not? I don't know. Thing is, I was under the impression that EKs were a dime a dozen here for scrapping, so I could buy one of these when we needed it. But according to Dylan, they are not. So they are harder and harder to come by. It's harder to find them complete and for parts. So that's why I'm going to these depths, because otherwise what I would have done is just left this thing and then found a parts car when we were getting ready to work on the other car. But this came up, so it seemed like the right time. I think I'm just gonna give up on this. 2 reasons. This runs behind the whole like heater core and everything, and I am not into removing that. And looking at the wiring here, I think some mice may have gotten into it.
Yeah, I know.
So it's not worth the effort or the time. I'm pretty sure I can reuse the one that's inside my car. And that is it. This poor Civic is off to car heaven. And here's a result of my, parts pull. Is it worth it, DP?
I don't know, man. Depends on what communicable diseases you've contracted in the process, but
yeah.
I mean, there's some good stuff here.
It's not rare. I mean, I don't know. The cluster would have been a good score if it had a tack, but that didn't happen. So anyways, you know what? It's still worth it. All these little things I would have had to nickel and dime and pay for, which would have raised my budget on the car. So anyways, that is it, guys. So I hope you enjoyed the little small, I don't even know what to call this, parts pull jobber that we did here. And if you guys haven't entered our 350Z giveaway, there is a link in the description. There are only a few weeks left, so get on that website, buy some merch, buy some car parts, and you may be the lucky winner of this 350Z, which is ready to rip on the racetrack, guys. Okay, we are 0 for 1. Let's just go to the next one and see what happens here. I hope this one goes a little bit better. Listen to that rust raining down.